Yeah, national reporting indicates that one position Senator Markwayne Mullin could be tapped to fill, and some tribal leaders are excited about the idea of having access and one of their own in a big role.
Having somebody from Oklahoma represent in that position, that's a big deal because it's easier for us to have access to those people. We have relationships with them.
In the midst of many appointments by President-elect Donald Trump, Senator Markwayne Mullin is rumored to be up for the top job at the Department of Interior.
We're going to work very closely with the president. President Trump won a resounding election November 5th, and the American people want a different direction.
The Department of Interior, that would probably be one of the better choices in my mind. And in my dealings with Senator Mullin, I think he could be a good choice for that.
Mullin in the Senate serves on 4 committees. One of those revolves around Indian affairs.
I think that the American people are going to see a unified government working for the people again. And I'm very excited to be part of it.
Now, tribal leaders say they want Mullin in the Department of Interior. It would make Mullin the second Native American to run the department, which works through many tribal affairs, programs, and grants.
We want there to be change that's positive for tribes. Instead of just pleading with the government, we need to put people in those positions. We need to have natives in those spots.
Now, I reached out to several tribal leaders today and did not hear back from some, and Mullin was also mentioned as a potential Secretary of Veteran Affairs. That interview you saw with Mullin was from CNN. We tried to get an interview with him today to ask about this particular rumor, but we were not able to connect, and we'll keep in touch with his office in the days to come. In studio, Dakota Wapkichi, KOCO 5 News.